Hi, my name is Fiona and welcome to my YouTube channel. Holy shit, what the fuck? Anyway, so this is my first video. I don't really know yet what the channel is going to be about, but let me introduce myself. My name is Fiona. I'm 23 years old and I believe in spirituality and I'm trying to learn a lot about it. And I'm on my awakening journey and my self-healing journey, and I'm working on just living a better life. With that said, I believe that we are a part of the universe. And this Instagram account called the Soul Journal posted a video that I recently came across. And it's basically like a black screen, and then it says, who do you think you are? And then it switches to like me, and then it's like the universe, and it's a beautiful, beautiful video, and it really hit me. And this woman commented on the post. I think it's pinned, so if you've seen the post or if you want to search it up, it's pinned, the comment, so you can find it yourself. I'm kind of paraphrasing it. I wrote down basically the whole thing, but I kind of shortened it a little bit. So this woman then wrote under, when I was smaller, I used to reflect on what it would be like to travel space, to be there, to see it with my own eyes. I really wanted to go there, to be an astronaut. As I grew up, I was left in awe when looking up at the night sky. Now as a grown woman, I understand that I just missed home. One day I'll return, but for now, this human experience will set a stronger and deeper connection between all of this and myself. And I think that was so well worded, and I could relate a lot to that as well, because I've always been in awe of the sky. Just not even only the night sky, the moon, the sun, which is what sustains us, which is what the exact distance between us and the sun and the moon and the water and the is how we can be alive. That's the foundation of life on earth, right? So I have a lot of feelings, positive feelings towards the sky. I love looking up at the sky, and I think I'm not the only one, and she's not the only one who feels this way about it or feels this way about the universe. When I was younger, I used to dream of living alone in the forest with nature. I love nature. I still love nature a lot. Nature is beautiful, and why do people want to travel? They want to travel because they want to see the jungle and the palm trees and and the water and the ocean and the beaches. It's not just alcohol and buildings. Usually people want to travel to, for example, Thailand, and usually they don't even want to be in Bangkok. They want to live in these islands, right? Why? Because nature, because new nature, because exploring our planet and Earth, right? Yeah. But this quote also got me thinking a little bit. In awe of the sky, searching whole life for it, the feeling I get when I'm mesmerized by the night sky, it's like I'm feeling high, right? It's like I'm high on the sky. And I was thinking, what if we all feel that way? Because we're all, whatever you believe in, we're all from space, right? It started in space, Big Bang Theory, for example. What if that's one of the reasons why people get high and get addicted to that? It's because we're constantly looking for the feeling of being up there, right? And there are lots of reasons why you become addicted. I have tried my fair share of things. Not a lot, mostly smoking and drinking, but I've tried a couple of other things as well. And why are we constantly looking for the high? Yes, because trauma. Yes, because you don't want to sit in your own feelings, of course. And yes, because I don't want to deal with my problems. I don't want to be with myself. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be sober, because then I have to deal with what's going up in here, which is just bullshit, up here, right? Instead of just learning that nothing is a negative experience. But of course, there has to be negative and positive to, even out the scales. How would you know what positive is? How would you know what good is if you haven't, been able to experience bad? But there might be another reason, because anyone can get addicted. Anyone can get addicted to, depending on, anyone could get addicted to heroin. It doesn't matter how good your life has been. It doesn't matter that you don't have any trauma, and everyone has trauma. Everyone has been through something in their life. You are not alone. I'm not alone. I'm sitting here feeling, okay, we're getting off topic. Everyone has been through trauma. So don't say, oh, but they, and they, and they live like that. Yes, of course, if you come from money, it's easier to get money. But money is just an energy. If you're desperate for it, it won't come to you, okay? What you need to learn is appreciate life. And then life, everything is a mirror. Everything is a mirror. What you give to the universe comes right back to you. Whatever. I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic. Okay, anyway, so what if, basically I was just about to say, like, phone addiction, addiction, any addiction, sugar addiction, anything, you're looking for that high, and you're looking for that high that you can find right up there, right? I think it's like the best way to get over an addiction is to replace the time that you spent on your addiction with something healthy, right? Because as I understand this, if you're addicted to something, you will never not be addicted. Like Alcoholic Anonymous. It's not like you just get addicted to, for example, God, or you get addicted to exercise, or you get addicted to na, and you get addicted to na. The addiction doesn't stop, you just replace it with something better. But who's to say that that's addiction then, Isn't it just that you have way too much time on your hands and you're choosing not to, take care of yourself? So you do that instead, because time is here. If you have this much time and you have nothing planned in this much time, what the fuck else would you do? If you have the money and you have the time, then okay, let's say from here to here, I have 1 hour, okay? In that hour, I could exercise. In that hour, I could cook a dinner. In that hour, I could take a shower. In that hour, I could go for a walk. In that hour, I could buy some groceries. In that hour, I could get high. In that hour, I could scroll on TikTok. In that hour, I could post this YouTube video. In the hour, you could do so many things in this hour, right? And if you have that space, and that space is always there, and you can't just, you could sit and just stare into a wall for an hour, but most people don't do that, right? So what do? Well, because of your trauma, or just because of upbringing. For example, my parents never taught me how to take care of myself, or even how to clean or how to cook, right? So if you don't know that information, it didn't cross your mind that it's easy to get this information, what do you fill your time with? Well, what have you learned? Ooh, someone talked about smoking joint and they said that was nice. Okay, and then I'm gonna go smoke a joint. And then boom, there you have it. Oh, that hour is filled. I have so many other hours that I need to fill. How about I smoke joint every hour that I need to fill? And then all of a sudden, it's an habit. And all of a sudden, I'm taking an hour out of my day just to be able to smoke. I'm planning smoking into my day. And honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I think that it depends on, what people would call an addict. But yes, I have been consuming way too much things that are bad for me. Yes, I have been. Yes. But I think that what I'm trying to say is that you find high everywhere. You don't need to pay for high. You don't need to look for high. You don't need to get high in an unhealthy way. Why not spend that hour just looking up at the sky and just thinking and believing, you know? In my experience, everything gets heightened when I smoke, right? Anxiety as well, absolutely. Paranoia as well, absolutely. But when I'm in my good smoking era, you know, before it just becomes a habit and a must, which nothing is a must, then I feel like I walk out, I take a couple of puffs or whatever, I walk back in and I look at my plant and I'm like, wow, you're so beautiful. Oh my God. And then, you know, even like when I brush my teeth, when I'm stoned, I can sit there and I can brush them for way too long. Like 10 minutes I could brush my teeth because I like the feeling on my gums, you know? It's like you appreciate food a lot more. You appreciate water a lot more. And you don't need to get high to be able to appreciate it. But because we've completely blocked out that we are the universe and we are here to experience, because life and capitalism has made us feel like, oh, but everything that I thought when I was younger was just bullshit. It was because I was a kid. It was because I was a child. It was because whatever. You stop being yourself, but you also stop imagining like, ooh, look at the sky. Or, you know, when you were little and you used to sit in the car and you used to follow the moon because you were like, what? The moon is following me everywhere, you know? I think that we block that out. But we're always going to be looking for that feeling again because it's real. It's not just because we're kids. It's real. The feeling is real. But because we block it out, we look for it in different ways. And that's where alcohol comes in. And that's where, you know, all drugs comes in, especially alcohol, because it's legal in most countries. And it's a common thing. You do this every weekend, or you have a glass of wine for your food every day in some cultures, you know? It's very normal. So when you finally get drunk the first time, you're like, oh shit, this is the feeling I've been looking for since I was like 2, you know? And you block that out. From me turning 12, I blocked it out. And then let's not talk about when I started drinking alcohol, but, you know, legal 18 in Sweden. And then you look for it all these years, you're without it and you're blocking it out. And you feel like shit, and puberty hits you, and people are talking about how popular you are, and you need to look like this, and you need to have big boobs and a big butt, and you need to be skinny, and you need to eat like this, and you need to do, and you're trying to learn how to do makeup, and everything's what the fuck, you know? And then you find alcohol, and you're like, oh shit, this is what it is. This is what I've been looking for. I think that we need to just go back to being kids again, because damn, kids have a lot of fucking shit right. You always believe a kid when they say you're ugly. You know, if a random man would come up to me and say, you're ugly, I'd be like, okay, shut the fuck up. Thank you very much. Bye. But if a kid walks up to me and tells me I'm ugly, holy shit, I'm ugly. Now I'm ugly. Why do you believe kids more? Because, you know, kids are right. Kids are right. So let's just let go. Just let go and be a kid. Okay, this video might not have made a lot of sense. This is my first time trying, so it's a little, you know. But I was just thinking about the connection between the sky and the feeling that we had when we were younger, and how we're still looking for them in our adult years. And of course, trauma has a lot to do with things, of course. But I would just like to not focus on trauma and focus on just life, you know? You need to start prioritizing things when you grow up. I don't want to get up and go to work every day, but I have to be able to survive. I have to do something to have an income. I need to get money from somewhere. For most people, that's a 9-to-5 job. And so I understand why we need to block things out. And for example, I work as a waitress. To be able to do my job as perfectly as I want my job to be, I have to skip eating. I don't have this lunch break every day, that time every day. Sometimes I eat at 10 in the evening, and sometimes I eat earlier than that, But sometimes I don't have the time to eat lunch then and there when I'm hungry. And I block it out, and then I eat when I have the time, right? And I think that's the same thing when you're growing up. I don't have time to think about the moon following me when I'm on a road trip. I don't have the time because I have to do this instead. And I think we need to find that time again. Because I think that would help us a lot in overcoming addictions to anything, to social media, to sugar, to anything. I stopped smoking not that long ago, but I didn't just stop smoking. I stopped smoking cigarettes, and I stopped drinking alcohol, all in the same day. I'm not even like, oh, I want this, and this is something that I've been doing every day for years, not the alcohol, but the smoke. Yes, for years, every day. And I stopped, and I don't miss it. I don't miss it. And why don't I miss it? Because that hour that I used to put away I called it calming down hour, it was an hour for smoking and brushing my teeth and sitting and being high. That hour, instead of smoking, I can do yoga. I can do meditation. I have this plan. Look how long my list of shit to do today is, And this is just one day, the pink. I have a lot to do. So I just fill that time, and it's like nothing to me. It's literally like nothing. I don't feel anything about it. I think that people, when you want to stop doing something, you can't just stop. I mean, yes, of course you can. You can do anything you put your mind to. But for me, I can't just stop. Just replace it with something else. All you have to do is replace it. And I have this quote on my door or on my mirror, and motivational thing. And it's not that hard. All you have to do is just get there. It's not that hard to reach my goal. All I have to do is get there. That's it. Easy money. So, yeah. That was my YouTube video for the day. And I think I'm going to start posting here a little bit. And if you guys like it, great. And if you don't like it, well, then you can watch something else. And I will probably still continue posting, because I would like to work with social media, and to be able to get to my goal, I have to, do it. So, yeah. Okay. Have a lovely evening or day or morning or afternoon, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Kisses. Bye.